lockdowns could end and borders flung open if 80% of Australians are vaccinated, with the huge task possible by the end of the year, experts have said. New modelling from the Grattan Institute shows that if 4 in 5 Aussies are jabbed, including 95% of those most vulnerable to COVID, the nation can start to live with the virus safely. With Australia boasting an abundant supply of AstraZeneca and 1 million fresh Pfizer vaccines arriving weekly, the country will have more than enough vaccine supply to reach the target by December. Only 10% of Australians are staunch anti-vaxxers, but logistics will be crucial to the rollout goals, including mass vaccination hubs and even people getting the jab at their workplace. People should be able to get their jab at major hubs, doctors, pharmacies, schools, their workplaces, and through pop-up clinics at supermarkets and even sporting events, the report recommended. But reopening Australia before 4 in every 5 Australians are vaccinated risks the rampant spread of coronavirus and hospitals being overwhelmed, the report warns. The think tank released modelling on Thursday suggesting allowing COVID-19 to spread with half the population vaccinated would lead to 31,440 deaths within 300 days. The need for intensive care beds would also peak at 60,000. Abandoning our zero-COVID strategy before 80% of Australians are vaccinated would risk a rapid surge in COVID cases that overwhelms our hospitals and imposes a high death toll, the Race to 80 report says. The situation remained dire even with 75% of the population vaccinated. A Delta variant with a reproduction number of 6, R6, would likely cause 320 deaths if all restrictions were dropped. The nation's hospitals would also be treating up to 160 ICU patients a day. Those numbers rose to 7,590 deaths and 8,110 ICU admissions under a more virulent strain, R7. About 14% of Australia is fully vaccinated, with another 17% partly vaccinated. About 17 million people are unvaccinated. More than 200,000 shots were given on Wednesday, a new record. The report says a vaccination rate of 80%, plus 95% coverage in over 70s and high-risk individuals, equals few deaths and severe illnesses. That rate could be achieved by year-end, if a vaccine becomes available in coming months for children aged under 12. Delays on that front could hinder any reopening until March, as the country waits for more adults to get the jab. Currently, the Therapeutic Goods Administration has only approved the Pfizer vaccine for use in children aged 12 to 18. The AstraZeneca jab is approved for all adults. The Grattan report's authors recommend National Cabinet commit to the 80% by December 31 target. also called on governments to immediately accelerate the vaccine rollout by turning workplaces, schools and community centers into makeshift vaccine hubs ahead of large Pfizer shipments in October. Once supply issues were overcome, government should introduce a weekly $10 million vax-lotto, starting on Melbourne Cup Day, November 2nd, giving every vaccinated Australian and those with medical exemptions an entry. Australians shouldn't and won't accept high death tolls or indefinite restrictions, report co-author Brandon Coates said. Racing to 80% and then pushing on to 85% is Australia's ticket to opening up. Failure is not an option.